And right there, what, as you can see, guys, okay, put what's your type your phone. Why should this chat be disabled? Can you? We have no. We didn't disable anybody. Steve, put your phone number if you will, and we'll have somebody call you. Or give him your phone number, Jenny. All right. And we'll call her and we'll find out what you need. All right. So the euro yen, if you look at this chart on the daily chart, right there. This, guys, we have a structure point from last week as the 105.41. We broke below the structure point, and then we turned back. We closed above the structure point, which was also a prior daily low, and we had a close of 105.80. That is an additional confirmation to the weakness that we have in the yen, because if that's the case, even if the euro now is getting strong against the yen, that means that the breakout we had in the yen is basically false, and therefore this is now becomes a buy signal, and we need to be buying the euro yen. So, or we need to be selling the yen as a whole. So we need to find a place where I can buy the euro yen. And look here, all of this are basically where the market has held, right at the 105.41. Look at all of this within a 10 pip range, so it was holding this quite nicely. So therefore we are going to buy the the euro yen above 106.20. That will be our buy point when it takes the high of the day. So my buying point is 106.20, and I will only go short. Look at this here. This is my structure, and I got these two underneath them, so there is no reason for me to even think of going short unless it takes out these lows. So I'm going to use the structure point as the 105.41 as my long point, my short point, my structure short, and my short stop. And on the long side, I have a structure long, which is the 107.98, which is this one over here. If it gets above it, I'm looking for it to take the 107.98. So I'm going to buy above 106.20. I have a structure long at 107.98. So if it gets above this, you have now at least a couple of 100 points to the upside, and your stop is going to be on the long side. If I'm buying above 106.20, I'm going to place my stop below 105.60. So my stop is going to be right below the market side. Right there, that is my market side right there. So my stop is going to be below it. I'm risking about 40 pips or 60 pips on that trade, which is, again, compared to the range that we have in the end, that's a good reasonable stop. And as I said, we're only going to go short when it takes out these lows, which is the 105.30 or the 105.40 area, and that is going to be our short stop and our structure short and our short entry. Okay, that is the euro yen.